and see what you can find. If a daddy's rich, take her out for a meal. If a daddy's poor, just do what you feel. Speed along the lane, you go down or a turn of 25. When the sun goes down, you can make it good and live by. We're not great people, we're not dirty, we're not mean. We love everybody, but we do as we please. When the weather's fine, we go fishing or go sailing in the sea. We're always happy, lives we're living, yeah, that's our philosophy. Sing along with us, dee-dee-dee-dee-dee, da-da-da-da-da, yeah, we're happy, da-da-da, dee-da-da-dee-da-da-da-da. Soon be summertime and we'll sing again. We go driving or maybe we'll settle down. If she's rich, if she's nice, bring your friends and we'll all go into town.
You two were like the very first match ever, or what?
No, I think we were actually probably the 13th or 14th match in 1967.
You were 8 years old then?
Yeah, 8 years old.
What do you remember about that?
I remember, we were talking the first meeting. First meeting, I remember getting a really lousy haircut, really short, and it was really terrible, and I had to go meet this man with this terrible haircut. And I remember throwing a fit about that. That's what I remember about the first meeting.
What made you decide to be a big brother back in 1967?
Well, I'd heard they were doing advertising on the radio, and I thought to myself, this is something that I'd like to do, maybe contribute to some boy that didn't have a father. And I've never regretted it because I've had some great times with Steve and another little brother.
What kind of stuff did you two do together?
Well, I made a practice of seeing Steve every Saturday afternoon, or for the whole day if we were going away on a trip. And some of the things we did were
a lot of sailing.
We went sailing a lot, didn't we?
Marv had a sailboat.
Yeah, I had a sailboat, a little 12-foot sailboat at that time. And we'd go up to Lake Pleasant and sail. And we'd get going, and I'd let Steve take over, and I'd lay down and go to sleep until we ran aground.
or flipped her over.
Yeah, we did flip it over a time or two.
Times.
Yeah. In 1979, the board and staff of Valet Big Brothers gave me this plaque for, they say, exemplary service. And this is something I treasure.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's been about 16 years.
Okay.
Yeah, we've been matched.
What was that like?
It was interesting. I remember being in the office of the Valet Big Brothers, and them asking me different questions about hobbies, things that I liked, everything like that. And then when I met with Marv, I was to be honest, a little bit disappointed because I was hoping to have maybe a little younger of a guy, but I got stuck with Marv, and turned out to be very, very, very good. Very good match.
Good. What do you remember about being matched with Zach?
We had a lot of exciting times.
What does that mean?
I don't think we want to go into that. At any rate, Zach was sort of a maverick kid.
What kind of stuff did you two do together?
Oh, many things. fishing, I remember going up to Sedona, Oak Creek area and doing some trout fishing up there. Marv took me to Rocky Point, Mexico a couple times. Marv has an interesting story about that adventure. We were doing some fishing out on a deep sea boat, and I think I'll let Marv take it from here.
Okay.
Well, it was in the evening, and Zach was fishing and began to get a little cool, and so he decided he needed a sweater. And so he just left his line in the water and went to get his sweater. When he got back, no pole, no line out, nothing. The fish is still dragging it around the ocean, I guess.
It was nice to have someone to be able to see every weekend, somebody that you could talk to, a father figure. Another thing that was really nice about it was having somebody there for Father's Day. You know, on Father's Day, everybody would be with their fathers, and at times I would be left out. But once I got Marv, you know, I had somebody to be with on Father's Day, and that was really nice.